going to go to number 13, where I'm going to put on a different hat now, and I'm Andy. And I'm a support worker who isn't very good at supporting. Right, how we doing?
Okay.
How's things, alright? What time is it? Anybody got a watch on?
Oh, it's quarter past.
Quarter past? Oh, the match starts at ½ right, okay. What are we going to talk about today, Michael?
We're talking about the kind of when you've been eating all that food in the house.
What food?
Talking about the food, kind of, we all do both.
My pals don't eat the food, they have a couple of jammy dodgers. What does that make? If they don't eat them, you'd eat them, so it doesn't matter, does it?
That's what can cost money in the food. This is.
I had 2 slices of bread this morning.
So what money was?
2 slices of...
That's my task.
That's fair, okay, right. There's a quid. Right, there you go. There's a quid for the loaf. There, that covers that, doesn't it? Right, so who's going to go to the shops? Because the match starts at ½ and I'm not going anywhere. I need to be in here. Anything else they want to add?
Yeah, it's going up. We had some CDs you borrowed, right? And the CDs.
Oh, hold on now. Angela, I borrowed a couple of CDs off you, didn't I? But what, you get copies back? What, did they not play?
They never played their copies.
Copyrights.
We want the originals. We give you the original CDs.
I don't know what the originals are, but I gave you back copies. They play alright, didn't they?
But
Natasha, they used play alright. So what's the difference if they play alright?
Michelle, you got yours back.
Michelle,
well either.
I gave you back your CDs, didn't I? Yeah. Mind you, I've still got your Godfather CD collection, yeah. But I've still got to copy that, right? You're going to lighten this conversation up?
They borrowed some money from the ladies, that's what you have. You borrowed money from...
I borrowed a tenner from Angela, didn't I, Angela?
Aye,
and did I give you it back? Yes. Well, I gave you 8 quid back, I've still got £2 to give you, but I gave it back.
Natasha as well.
I never borrowed any money off Natasha. Not the only money Natasha told me to take some money out the cookie jar in the kitchen that's full of pennies. You know, and if we need milk and stuff like that, I just put my hand in and go and get it. But I put the receipts in the jar. What's this false promises in Sky TV? What's that about?
Sky TV, you ordered Sky TV in.
No. Remember 2 weeks ago we all sat as a group and we talked about what other programmes you'd like in the Sky? Am I right, girls, that you said you would like to watch the football? And we agreed as a house that we'd all get Sky TV, get the football in, yeah?
Aye, and she wanted yesterday she wanted to see Home and Away, and you were busy
but she's got a telly in her room.
No.
Nobody watches the TV in the front room. And when I'm writing my handover report, you know I've got to write it every day at 10 to 3 before Kimberly comes in. I've got to write my handover report. And look, what else have I done for you? See that little blow heater I brought in for the front room? Front room's freezing. It's red hot now.
What? Sorry, else to tell you about.
But it's costing you maybe an extra couple of pound in electricity. But just think how much you would have spent in Lemsip if I hadn't brought that in.
Hey,
just bear that in mind.
What about this? What about it's called the tumble dryer?
What tumble dryer?
Aye, it's broke down. You were supposed to be fixing it.
See that washing line out there? That was my granny's. I brought that in. You didn't even have to buy that. Look, out the back. Fantastic.
And all the washing was frozen.
Whose fault's that? Mother Nature's looking after your place.
Aye, you have to have that plate with that. And it's all.
At least the collars would have been stiff. You're laughing.
Oh, I forgot the bill as well. Electricity bill.
Electricity bill.
We've got one in the house.
Well, of course, because you use electricity.
Aye, you've been using that way too many units of electricity.
The only thing I use is the TV in the front room. But anybody could use that. And use it at college all day anyway. Make any difference.
Use it all yourselves. And we're talking about the van.
What van?
The van to take us out. You know, the bus, the minibus.
The van outside that me, Natasha and
we bought that.
And what's her name? We cleaned the other day.
That's broke down, and you realize it's because we fixing it.
That's because Alan put brake fluid in the engine.
No, Alan tell me you put petrol in it. It's got a diesel engine.
I don't drive it. I'm not insured to drive it.
You're the one who's driving it, anyway.
Listen.
I saw you with your pallet there eating the food.
Why don't we have a wee meeting in a couple of weeks and then maybe we can decide, get all our money together and we can get one of these new disability vans with a 10-changer CD. Then we can all have a CD in it that we all like.
Michelle.
Oh, hold on. No, listen, Michelle, back me up here, Michelle. Natasha, remember we were going to the cinema a couple of weeks ago? Right? We couldn't go. I phoned up the cinema to check it was open. And what happened? I told you it was flooded.
Well, I just checked there, the film's still on, and we're still waiting on you to take her to see the film.
Well, it's ironic it was Titanic that was played and it was flooded, but whose fault's that? If they tell me there's water coming through the lobby, I can't turn around and say I'm going to come and check because I don't believe you.
I just buy. And your friend comes through and scars the food all the time. He's always looking for something to eat.
What, Frankie?
Aye,
What's the matter with him?
Aye, he smokes.
He smokes all your
He doesn't even come in the house. He stands at the front door, has a fag and I make him a cup of tea. That's building community links.
Your friend Frankie's been taking advantage of the house.
He eats 2 jammy Dodgers and two lemon puffs. Every Tuesday.
Trying to get a biscuit through the night.
2 lemon.
He eats 2 lemon puffs. I know the reason you bring this up, Michael, is because I really get the idea that you don't really want to share your biscuits with anybody else. Right, tell you what we'll do, right. I'll not eat any more bread. I've gave you £1, that'll make up for all the 2 slices I've had over the last 5 weeks, alright? Right, so put that in the kitty in the kitchen, right? Natasha says we're going to check all the receipts. Now, is it anything positive?
Look, I've got for college, it's about the cyber internet bullying.
What, cyberbullying? About being on the internet? I will look at that next week, man. Forget that.
Hey, it doesn't really helping us because they study these kind of things.
Hey, but hold on,
I've
not got time. You get Google this. What time is it now? It must be about 25 past. There you go, 20 past. The match starts in 10 minutes. Are you going to go on the computer? No, we'll look at it next week. Is that alright? I'll put it in my folder. I've got loads of stuff in my folder to work on. What else have you left me a note about? Oh, the letter in the front door. What's the matter with the letter in the front door?
It's all wobbly.
Listen, you've only got 1 screwdriver in here. It's a Phillips screwdriver I need and it's a flat-headed screws you've got. I had to bang that in with my shoe.
Well, that costs money for anything to get a mere letter.
Listen, if I need to get anything done, I've got to jump through hoops of fire for you guys. What's the matter with it?
It's quality.
That's modern.
That's no
Nothing
modern.
wrong with that.
Hey, and look at the window. It's only got 1 pot and no floor in it.
Then your eyes must be squinting.
And our next door neighbour's going to
Listen, it's not my job to buy the flowers.
We're going to report you to your boss.
Are you?
Yes.
For not buying flowers?
No.
She'll laugh at you.
No. A boss for you are supposed to be helping with the car or the van.
The van?
Aye.
That somebody put extra different fuel in.
And it was
I wasn't even working here. I've only been here 3
your pal. You and your pal was in that.
Listen, those curtains have been up since I started here.
Nope.
Yes,
Aye, they have, haven't they?
There's
no another pair of curtains in this house. In fact, I know where the other pair of curtains are. They're inside the tumble dryer that needs fixed. So I'll tell you what, I'll make you a deal. I'll go up and get the tumble dryer, I'll get the curtains out and give him a wee iron and I'll change the curtains for you. Is that fair? That makes everything alright and then you'll not phone my boss.
I'm phoning your boss. Right, Mr. Tarson, before the boss?
Aye.
Listen, I can tell you, if you phone my boss and complain about no flowers in the windowsill, she'll have a laughing fit.
I'm not talking about only that, I'm talking about the things you...
Anyway, I'm going downstairs to watch the fit, but anything else before we go? Anything else? Been a great meeting today, innit?
It's not a great
fantastic.
Meeting. It's a terrible meeting.
Next week we'll have a wee meeting about cyberbullying. Alright, so have a wee think about that.
Well, we have a wee meeting about it right now.
Well, you just have a meeting between yourselves and I'll give you a shout when it's half time. Alright?
No.
And just leave that there, Tay. Alright, I've got to go because I've got to phone Frankie. Right?
Cyberbullying.
Right, I'll see you later. Frankie, how you doing, man? Aye, listen. I'm having a wee think about you coming to the house. I think it's quite a bad idea now. No, it's not about the lemon puffs or the jammy Dodgers, mate. It's the folk in the house are getting a wee bit wound up. I think we could maybe I'll just come round and see you when I finish my shift today, about 3:30. Aye, I'll see you later, Frankie. Right, see you later.